What's good, everybody? Welcome back to the Cheap Truth YouTube channel. Hope everybody's doing well out there. Thanks again for dropping in, checking in on your boy. Make sure that you like this video on the way in or on the way out. Subscribe on the way in or on the way out for more of this Cheap Truth goodness. The king of objectivity himself. Yes, that's his eye. But yeah, man. And also drop a comment. So let's see what else we got, man. What are we talking about today, man? So I'm seeing some things. I'm hearing some things out here about this guy. Apparently, his name is Jock Lee. I think that's his name, and he is a teacher who has been getting some flack for a video that he posted up on TikTok, where he has a group of young ladies actually taking his hair down. Now, there have been some people who have said that this is harmless. There have been some people who have said that this is inappropriate and, deemed it over the line and overstepping the teacher-student boundary. So I'm going to show you the video and then I'll give you my reaction. Let's look at it.
Let's go ahead and stir the pot a little, shall we? Last Friday, 10 minutes before dismissal time, I decided to live stream my students helping me take my hair out. There was quite the discourse in the chat, which had people saying this was inappropriate and other people saying this was completely fine. There was nothing wrong with what I was doing and people were just making it weird. So of course I had to bring this issue to the big stage. I would like to represent myself in this case, Your Honor, if I may. Number one, for a little context, I had a hair appointment immediately after school and I needed my hair taken out beforehand. I would have taken it out the night before, but that Friday we had a camera crew coming in to shoot a promotional video and I was one of the ones being interviewed. So I had to look presentable, so I didn't take my hair out. I didn't have the time to do it all myself because it would have taken me forever. So naturally I asked about 4 or 5 of my over 100 best friends to assist me in taking my hair out and they all agreed. Number two, this was at the end of class. This week we were doing STEM fair presentations. Since it was Friday and all of my students did an excellent job on their STEM fair projects and presentations, I told them if we get one solid presentation in this class, I'll end class a little early and they can have fun and play basketball, darts, or be on their phones or whatever. And during that time, my team would help me take my hair out. A couple of these were students from my class, but others were students from other classes. I wrote all of them a pass at the beginning of the class period, requesting their assistance 10 minutes before dismissal. I told the teachers only send them if all of their work was completed and they had good behavior. They all met the criteria, so 10 minutes before dismissal, they showed up for their job. My next point I'd like to make is if I was a female teacher, those people wouldn't be in the comments saying, oh, this is weird, this is inappropriate. Because me personally, I don't think there's anything weird about this. People are saying, oh, that's too intimate. To me, it's literally just hair. It doesn't have to be weird. Some people have never had cool teachers and it shows. I personally believe that building authentic relationships with students is paramount in being an effective teacher. I make sure my students know and can feel that I care about them beyond the schoolwork and all the stuff that I have to make them do. I take the time to get to know my students outside of academics because caring for the whole child is what's important. Some of these students have been with me since I was a substitute 4 years ago. They see me as a big brother or a father figure, as some of them say. And me, I don't want kids of my own, so all of these kids are literally my children. And in case you're wondering about their parents, most of them follow me on social media and always talk about my videos with their kids. They always tell me that they're so grateful that their kids have someone like me in their life. In my admin, they're well aware of my social media presence and they love my videos. To me, this is just another wholesome moment that I'm having with my kids that I was fortunate enough to catch on film. Since I'm a science teacher, one thing that I teach my students about is symbiosis. Symbiosis deals with the relationships between organisms. The type of relationship that I like to foster in my class is mutualism, or mutualistic relationship, which means both organisms benefit from the exchange. So when my students have good behavior, complete all their assignments, and do everything that a scholar is supposed to do, I reward them with downtime and just time to just be a kid, be on their phones, play games, gossip, so on and so forth. My students and I work hard and we play harder. I'm fortunate enough to have students that feel safe and comfortable around me, safe to come to me with their problems, their frustrations. They come to me seeking guidance and wisdom. or come to me simply to chill and hang out because they know that they have a safe space to be themselves around me. What I strive to do as an educator is be the teacher I wish I had grown up. I strive to be the teacher that makes my inner child happy, someone that my inner child will be proud of. I want to be the teacher that my students reflect back on 20, 30 years down the line and think like, dang, that teacher I had in middle school, he was the shit. No further questions, Your Honor. So let me know your thoughts in the comments. You think this was inappropriate or people were making something out of nothing? And although you are entitled to your opinion, all I ask is that you be respectful. Thank you.
All right, so there it is. Now, first thing I want to say is y'all gonna learn to stop putting everything on the internet. Everything was not meant to go on the internet. It was not meant to go on social media. That clout drug is real, man. Every little interaction that you have with somebody, every little conversation, every little thought that runs across your head, every little life event that happens to you or happens in your life doesn't need to go on social media. People are so thirsty to get clicks and likes and retweets and everything else. I got to put this on Facebook. I got to put this on Instagram. Got to put this on X. Got to put this on TikTok. Everything wasn't meant to go on social media. And I think this guy, if I'm reading this correctly, he actually, I guess all of this came from a live stream of his. So the actual like interaction between him and the kids, the middle school girls in his class, actually came from a live stream. And then I guess he got some blowback from it, and he decided, okay, well, you know what? I'm gonna upload another video talking about that live stream that I did and basically defending myself. And I'm gonna go on a rant and basically tell everybody how they're imbeciles for thinking that this is overstepping boundaries or that this is anything more than just a harmless interaction between students and a teacher. And if you think about it, he really wouldn't be in this situation if he just would have did the live stream and just would have sat quiet, but instead he decided to, say, hey, I'm going to go ahead, upload this video, see if I can get some more likes, see if I can get go viral. And he did go viral. Unfortunately, he's gone viral for all the wrong reasons. And I'm sure those reasons aren't the ones that he envisioned when he uploaded the video. But nonetheless, he's gone viral. And like I said, bro, like it's just everything wasn't meant to be on social media. Now, my first reaction when I saw this was kind of a mixture of, maybe it's not that bad. And then there was, why would a grown ass man want middle school girls taking his hair down? And then it's just weird because it's like the way he was describing it was like a reward. Like, hey guys, come, let me give you a reward. You guys can take my hair down. It's like, dude, I don't know if I would ever view that as a reward. So do I think that it crossed a line, a big ass line? I don't think it was a big ass line that was crossed, but I do think it's a line nonetheless. I do think it's inappropriate, and I'm a real big believer in optics. Like that's real big to me. I do understand that, what's the saying? Don't believe everything you hear and only half of what you see. I understand that, and I understand that this could be just harmless, right? This could be a teacher who just loves his students and, he just really wants to interact with them. He seems to be a decent person, I guess. The students like him. According to him, the parents like him and the administration likes him. And I think that is pretty cool if he is legit and there is no ill intent with any of this. And he just wants to see kids do better for themselves. He just wants to be, a positive role model for the kids at his school. And because I've seen a lot of commentary, I've seen a lot of comments that have said things like, oh, well, you just need to teach the kids and go home. And, you just need to be their teacher and don't worry about any of the extracurricular stuff. I don't think that that's entirely true. I find value in teachers wanting to be a positive role model and to be a positive impact in children's lives, because a lot of those kids don't have that at home. You know what I'm saying? In all honesty, a lot of kids, their parents can't wait to get rid of them. So and they love when they go to school because they don't got to be around them. They don't want to be around their kids. And a lot of kids don't get no love at home. A lot of them don't have a positive role model at home. And so if they can get that at school, I think that that's wonderful. Now, there are ways that you go about it, right? That doesn't mean that you have kids, doing your hair in school or painting your nails. Like he actually has another video where this girl is like painting his nails. I guess apparently he says that she wanted to be a nail tech, and he's like, well, if she wants to be a nail tech and she sees that my fingers or that my hands are looking a little rough, well, she's gonna hook me up. I think that there are ways that you go about cultivating those relationships, but as far as wanting to do that, I think that that's awesome. But like I said, the optics have to be right, and I'm a real big believer in optics, and the optics of this situation just doesn't really look right. It could be harmless, I get it, but it's a reason why your pilot, right, when you get on the plane, your pilot doesn't dress in a clown suit. It's a reason why he doesn't dress in a Jason Voorhees Halloween outfit. It's quite possible that this pilot is the best pilot ever. Inside of the clown suit, inside of this clown suit lies a great pilot who can land us in crosswinds and can take off with his eyes closed. But if I walk past that cockpit and I see a pilot, if I see both of those pilots in clown suits, I'm gonna be worried. Just stay with me here. The optics of the situation don't look good. And that airline's gonna get a lot of the airline, whatever airline it is, gonna get a lot of blowback for letting their pilots dress in clown suits. Because the optics of that just don't look right. You need to look like a pilot. I want to be confident when I get on the airplane that my pilot can actually, be a pilot, not a clown. It's the same reason why when you go, and I know I'm kind of getting off on a tangent here, but I'm just trying to explain the importance of optics. It's the same reason why when you go to a job interview, you dress appropriately. You don't go there in a wife beater, jeans, and Chuck Taylors. You go there looking professional. You go there looking like you want the job. Now, if you go there in a wife beater, jeans, and Chuck Taylors, that doesn't mean that you can't do the job. That doesn't mean that you're not qualified to do the job. But the optics don't look right, because the person interviewing you is going to be like, no, you need to, you're not taking this seriously. Like, why are you dressed like that? You need to be dressed professionally, professionally dressed like you want the job. And I'm not going to take you serious if you don't, dress appropriately. So optics are an important thing in life. And with this situation, it just don't look right, bro. It just don't look right, man. It like I said, is it like a big line that was crossed? I don't think so, but it just don't look right. Especially in today's age. Like, you ain't getting away with that, dog. Maybe in 2009, maybe in 2012, maybe in 2015, you can get away with stuff like that, but you're not getting away with that. I mean, you gotta be able to read the room, my brother. You up here in this video and you eating oranges and you got pet lizards on your lap and you petting it and rubbing it, and like you some Egyptian god or something, with all these girls around you waiting to cater to your every need. Like Snoop Dogg in that Gin and Juice video where he was getting his hair braided on the porch. You in the middle of the trap somewhere. Like, bruh, it just don't look right, dog. Just not a good look. And regardless of how harmless you may think it is, regardless of the intent, what's that saying? The road to hell is paved with good intentions. Regardless of what you think, man, it's just not a good look. And in all honesty, shouldn't have ever hit the internet. So anyway, that's all I got, man. Y'all let me know what you think down in the comment section. Do you think that this was appropriate? Do you think that it was inappropriate? Wasn't that big of a deal? apparently, I guess this guy has been fired. I probably should have mentioned this like early in the video, but I think he's been fired, but I haven't been able to like see any news releases or anything to say that he's been fired. But yeah, man, y'all let me know what you think about this whole ordeal. And if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe, like the video, and I will talk to you guys next time. So talk to you guys soon. And as always, count your blessings, not your problems. I'm out. Cheap True signing out. Peace.